eat a little bit more. Get a round win. Without like if we didn't have Sunset Wanderers in round 1, we wouldn't have won round 1, right? We would have had to have gone down like an extra card. Alright, that's a nice start. They also weren't even playing Vile, right? Okay, I mean this is never a round 1 card, so we can mulligan it pretty safely. This isn't so bad, but I don't think we need it. Never want to kick Afan. To be fair, Heatwave's not a mill card, so we just get rid of it. We just want as many mill cards as possible, right?
The senses can be fooled easily. We follow Letho.
Oh, yes. Now, there's someone in the chat apparently that's thinking that's toxic behavior, me laughing at milling that. How is that toxic, dude? This is funny. Not like I'm laughing at my opponent in my opponent's face. I'm just laughing at the situation. How is it toxic? I'm playing a video game and trying to have a little bit of fun, mate. It's as simple as that. Alright, we should probably have a look. So it's like it's basically my deck from way back when, right? All in Sigfold, but yeah. Cool. Forget. Almost knocked my light over.
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
Here's our chance.
I think we're quite happy to keep milling. Royal Decree? Wow. Shame I don't have Invo anymore, innit? Like, Invo's actually good on Melisine. We'll just have to Heatwave this, though. Can probably work it out. Might be in trouble, obviously, if they have Defender. So I have to decide which of these I'd prefer to canter into. I suppose as well we should just take the lock here once Covenant Steel's at 7, right?
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can. Let us see.
I don't think I'm interested in ever decoying Trahan. We'll go Matter next. Matter? What's the matter?
Trust equally in heart and mind.
We dance. For young is the night.
Could Joust Defender and then take the Heatwave as well here. I think this is a good time to slam the leader, even without Snowdrop. Could also try and find the Snowdrop, right? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to slam leader here, right? We could. The alternative is we could actually take a pass here, but it doesn't really make sense of Ring. I was gonna hit Vilg, which wouldn't have been bad. Joust is really good for us. Courier seems bad, and then the decoy is kind of weird too. So I can go that, and then I know I'm going to decoy into Courier, right? Great mouse. We basically want to, if they go Sig Drift for now, like to protect, we don't care about Heat with the Melisine now, because then they just don't have as many for later, right? They don't have any Rainmakers either. We know they have Bride of the Sea on top, which we can mill as well, just like another Sig Drift that they have, right? Yeah, like look how many more points we have round 1 with this card. It's insane.
One who is blind can yet see.
And yeah, if they play another card, we can go Decoy, and it's either hitting Matter or Courier. Because we put this on top of Leader. It's just a carryover play, right? Get another mill for later. Obviously, we might be able to courier into Mage Assassin, hopefully. I only want to Heatwave this, but, like... whatever. Like, maybe I should just take him. I'm gonna do this.
Without hesitation. I prepared a drink for our
Don't hit the Melusine, did? I wouldn't honestly be that sad about passing here either. It's an interesting one.
Show me what flows in your veins.
This play's pretty problematic for us. Okay, it's not. It's fine. It was problematic if they did it the other way around, right? If they hit the Melusine down. Yeah, I would like to keep this. I don't have Renew, of course. Basically playing Heatwave instead of Renew. This is where obviously Invo, we literally just took Invo out. Invo would be significantly better, but there's not that many Melusines going around, right? I would just win the game because I could even go like Vilg onto a Mage Assassin into a flipping Melusine, right? But obviously I'd rather just play the Melusine in round 2.
Folk can be just as treacherous as the sea.
Reach beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear.
Last card's probably Sigfold if they're playing this, right? I think we trade Filgerforts for Sigfold. Or it could be Sigdriffer, perhaps. Is it always enough? Vilg is 14.
You mistake stars reflected in a
I
pond
value
for
adventures
nights.
only independence can provide.
It's probably Sigfold, right? Sigdriffer, as I say. If it's Sigdriffer, it's kind of... Holy shit, that's so sad, actually.
What do you need?
It's actually so sad. It's like the worst possible thing to happen, right?
All day.
Do not make me beg.
Because now we don't even go to round 3. Ever. And they still have leader. I guess the decoy play was the misplay for me, right? Live and learn. Decoy play was too greedy, for sure.
Lady of the Seas, daughter of the heavens, accept my sacrifice.
This could easily pull like flipping Sigfold or something.
Long live the Emperor!
Kind of had to go for this line though. Because otherwise my Golem's just going to damage itself by 7, right? I just had to hope that Sigfold was in hand and I just had units in deck. That's the only way I win this game. Yeah, like Sigfold in hand, Heatwave in deck, right? And I would have won. I think. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate. Emo girl.
Bow, barbarian. Bow low.
The next 2 cards are just not even cards I want to mill, right? Bit of a nightmare start this. It's Hubert and John. This might be the Vernon Roach version though. I don't know. Don't really know exactly what each one looks like. Giant toad. Golden necker. I may have much choice but to just mill. Right. What was it? Was it Hubert and John? Honestly, Snowdrop doesn't seem so bad.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your head.
I can't believe I still don't have a flip-in. I have no Mage Assassins. No Afan. No Kingslayers. We could also remove Afan from the step, by the way. Like, Afan Decoy could become Invo, maybe? Does that work? It does, right? We could turn Afan and Decoy into Invo, and they could have Heatwave and Invo. I don't think there's a way we could get Renew and Invo in. Yeah, our hand is so garbage here. Heatwave helps though. Tracer's okay. Surprised I didn't go for Snowdrop. I mean, there's no way we could. They've got Nickers, Hubert, John. They've got flipping Wanderer of the Sunset. Okay, that's one of the cards gone. That was Hubert or John. Off the top. We could also Courier, right? Let's go for Meta.
Dance. For young is the night.
We can't lose, right? We can't lose, guys. Okay, and that's John. Now we can start milling again. Hooray! I'm just going to slam the Canto without lining it up because, like, there's a good chance I play Courier and then they just draw whatever it is, right? So let's just high roll, saying good. Ah, maybe not. Maybe we could just bait them with the Courier, but also I might actually just want to use the Courier on my side of the board. Let's just high roll. Bloop!
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
To slay dragons,
Mate!
'tis our nightly duty.
Where the hell are my Kingslayers? This is also a Kingslayer. Do I have a deck with Koshi Cranfield, Darren? I'm on YouTube, but it's very, 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 very dated. Guys, what about my Giant Toad deck? What should the title be? What do you think? My Giant Toad Golden Neck Consume. It doesn't matter. That's a good point. Kermit Meta Breaker. Giant Consumes. Golden Frogger. These names are quite creative. I like it.
Break something and
My
I'll
names
break
usually aren't
something.
quite so creative.
I'll break you.
Do I kill this or do I kill Snowdrop? Probably this, right? Eh.
Naturally. At once.
Oh. What happens when a frog doesn't pay their parking charge? They get towed. Nice. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. The Kermit Meta Break. It's not even that good though. I don't want to call it a Meta Break. I would never lie about it. Like, this mill is actually good. This is like probably the best version of mill, but no one's playing it. So
To the dungeon with it.
okay, that is a good flipping build.
An interesting
I
choice.
pass on every 10th round.
Kermit Meta Breaker. Yeah, we put it on top with flipping Courier. We were actually going to draw. The next card on top is... What was it? I can't remember. It wasn't this, though. It was like Afan or something like that. Oh, no, it was Tome. Tome and Vial, yeah. I think it was both of those. To be fair, Istrid's insane here, right? Because you can just get rid of all the cards which thin. So I'm probably just going to be milling thinning cards now.
Here's our chance.
Nope, that's not a thinning card. Let's go. Where are the flipping Priestess Eyes? Has anybody seen them? Seem to have not found any. I haven't actually shared this version of the deck yet, mate. What? Why?
We follow Letho's.
Wait! That's one. Not sure I've got enough here. I should have passed. Not bothered with my ring. I feel like their line to win this game is passing here, right? Yeah, I don't even know if the leader's going to get us there. Like, we know... So T-Ball comes down, we're at 70. Let's say we pull Hubert, right? They're at 80. We need 10 more points. We're fine because the snow dropped, right?
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
May as well keep the Mage Assassin in deck, right? Probably should have done the maths before I did this. Oops. We would have been fine anyway because we hit the Mage Assassin.
You will not regret this. It's time to get our hands dirty.
It's a pretty trash card to find. Oh wow. So they now have no cards left. So it's like a free bleed. Just quit. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just gonna run to the Jaskos. And then we just play this. It's my old school, basically. Good. Probably Golden Echo. It's my old school. Royal Decree into Furco, bruv. No, this is not. This is why people. Oh, I hate mill, dude. Oh, I can't beat the mill gamers when they do, and they play plays like this.
Here's our chance.
Yeah, I can share the deck. Yeah, so I'd be teaching like I think 7-year-olds or so. Same age group I taught last time when I was at school before, which was like 2020. Basically like December was when I last taught. It was in that school. I'd be teaching the same age group, but it's obviously a different class. Same age as chat too. That's a pretty good one. I actually like that.
Long live the Emperor!
Bruh. Mate, I would actually love to bring some teaching into like my content. I think it'd be really cool, but I don't really think it's achievable. That would be something very, very unique though, right? I don't think it's really doable. Crowdspice, happy back to teaching. You agree? And that's passion. Thank. I mean, listen, mate. It's not I'm not doing it for. If I do it, it's literally a temporary thing, right? For like a few weeks, bit of a circuit breaker. Just give me some perspective on everything, you know. I'm not gonna do it forever, man. I'm like, it's not like I'm suddenly giving up on streaming or anything, but it's just an interesting proposition. I would never have. It's bug, man. I would never have
Pond for the night sky. Quite the menial task.
Could you say?
applied for a teaching job at this moment in time, but like to be offered one and it's only like a few weeks long, it's kind of like the amount of time I would like. This next like few weeks, I've not really got much planned, right? I mean, I'm planning on moving to Poland, but it's not happening yet, you know. It's just like, maybe I could just go for it, you know.
I like you whether you like us or not.
If it's peace you desire, prepare.
Maybe I should have taken the snowdrop there first, honestly.
Reflecting a color truly electrifying.
Joke aside, I think it's definitely a good way to reinforce your excitement streaming. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the cash will be nice, but also like the other thing to bear in mind is like they'll obviously I'll be losing out on some because of
I shall now speak.
the fact that I won't be like streaming as more so like uploading some YouTube videos, right? Someone asked what subject I teach. So I'm a qualified primary school teacher, so I'd just be teaching like everything like maths, English, science, history, PE, everything, right? I trained to be one for 5 years, mate, so probably should put it to use a little bit. I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it? It'll be it's interesting. It's a spanner in the works, as I say. It's a very big spanner in the works, really.
Caleb Mengle will crush you in all your time.
So the question is, what do we do? I think the heatwave looks nice. I think let's win the round, mate. Like, they've thinned so much. They've just been so greedy, right? That is a stinker. Thoughts on Ring of Fable? I don't think it's the most interesting. I honestly kind of don't like the card. Like, I mean, it's interesting. There's lots of interesting cards. I think Erendite's like very, very interesting. Again, I don't really like the card though. Like from a design kind of point of view. I think it's like a very risky card to print and I respect it. I don't know if I actually like it though, necessarily. I think especially Erendite and Ring. Wait, they're actually... Bro, this guy's a flipping animal, mate. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get people are gonna say I'm toxic for saying that. Like, come on. This is like an unacceptable play, mate. You can't be doing that. So I could take a decoy on Vilg, maybe.
As you command.
It's gonna be awesome experience. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I've been a teacher before. Like, so I've taught in the school that's offered me a job before as well. That's what I was doing before I started doing streaming full time, right? I basically started 2 years ago yesterday. In fact, it was my 2-year anniversary yesterday. Is when I did my first ever stream on PC. And I was a teacher, like, right at that time, and then everything just went so well that somehow by the end of the year I was able to go full time with it. If you're in white to that mulligan, it's because I was just looking for another mill card. Like, even though Golem was good, because it's very, very unlikely I don't draw it next round. Maybe I should have just kept it though. Sheesh, Yvonne, so you were pretty much bang on like when I came back from my PC. Maybe the future goes to that. Yeah, I want to do mate, I'm gonna do some Duolingo streams if I actually move to Poland. Sure.
The senses can be fooled easily. Time to get our hands dirty.
But yeah, I also could, like, as you mentioned, I could So we just trade the Joust here for a card. Of course, a mill like Vilgeforce just gives me like extra card advantage, right? I guess there's actually a chance I could hero process. I think this is the better play, right?
An interesting choice.
Ha ha ha! Oh god. Almost. Yeah, almost hero pass. I probably should have just taken the Joust, mate. This line kind of made no sense. Nah, actually it did. It's actually better, right? Like, if I took the Joust and they passed, I would have lost. So I would have jousted the Footman. Lose a point on that. Oh god, this hand. Cool. We win. Matter giving us cancer is not very good, though.
How many sweet rolls could I get for a diamond?
Matter doesn't actually give me any points because it gives me. So I'll just use the value of uninteractivity. Close game.
Careful. I heard the Ethereal read minds.
Naturally. At once.
This dance.
GG. This is not BM, guys. I'm showing them the cards. I'm not BMing. Please, understand. I was flipping struggling. I don't think Kermit is getting views, guys. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Lick the Toad. Zombie Toad. Zombie Toad. At the moment, I have Giant Toad and Golden Necker. Very imaginative. Why Lick the Toad? Jeremy, you have to 2-0 mil? Yeah, you have to 2-0 mil, but also, not necessarily. You also don't necessarily have to flip and go Raw Decree into Furco into Justice. Like, you're not going to read 2-0 people if you do that most of the time, even still. Like, even getting a 2-0 is unlikely with that line. Like, you have to try and 2-0, but you also don't want to flip in thin from your deck. It's just like a balancing act, right? Start a new trend of... Wait, is Lick the Toad? Is that some kind of dad joke that I don't understand? I don't get it.
Quite the menial task. Abandon your...
Are you serious, mate? I told you so. Ah. Okay, guys. Thanks for your suggestions with your funny puns. What I'm going to go for instead is Giant Toad and Golden Necker consume. Yep. Very imaginative, right? It's not absolutely broken though. The deck's like average at best. I would never mislead you guys with my titles.
Not an illusion. Time to get our hands dirty.
Giant Toad, Giant Points. That's actually a pretty good one. How about Golden Necker and Giant Toad is Giant Points? Golden Necker plus... No, we'll go for and Giant Toad is Giant Points. Nah, I'm actually just going to keep the one. Fuck it. Ah!
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
Ah, I don't know. That's definitely the best one we've had. Death Wish is my favourite deck in the game. I would never write a title like that. Okay, yes I would. Nice, getting Erendite's huge because it's like an anti-mill card because it's Echo. Giant turd. Just put the keywords in the Plain Talk John title generator.
Mercy nor forgiveness.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing a Viper deck, guys, but I really don't want to get copyright strike by the Plain Talk family. Because they own that keyword, if you didn't know.
This dance you will never forget.
We should just never pass. Even if we win this round down like 4 or 5 cards, we should just win the game, I think. Interesting, they go for a self-poison rather than poisoning the Vigo. It's a bit of a weird one. Salamander!
We follow Letho's lead.
That one! He venerates not the fire!
Probably just play Ring now, I think. Guys, if you've got Twitch Prime, you can sub for free. Did you guys know that? You get free sub with Twitch Prime, guys. So the decision here is if we just take... I think we can just take the Heat Wave. No, because then Sunset thins. Let's just play this still. I think it's still worth playing. If they pass, as I can definitely do the points, right? I have like 1,000,000 points in this hand already. Right, that's a carryover loss for them, so that's also significant. Like, I don't think I really lose this game unless I lose the round, but... And it's a good pass. It's not a great pass. I could actually lose from here, because I milled, like, flipping just bronzes only, right? I don't think I milled a single gold, apart from gold and Neko. I just milled bronzes. Goblin's probably pretty good. Courier's very, very bad. Snowdrop. Flip. Guys, what if they pass and we high roll the Canton just into a unit? Oh yeah, we did hit Erendite. That's true. Erendite's a really big hit, actually. This has to be the title. Why has to be the title? Oh. Yeah, no thanks.
Let us see.
That's really good. Like, couldn't really have got anything better if we tried. We have Necro, we have Decoy, we have Joust. Yeah, we milled Decree. That's not a good thing because it's a thinning card, right? We have also kept Courier for this hand because then, like, let's say Snowdrop is like the 2nd or 3rd top card. Could put it on top of Courier. Courier? I don't know. I don't know. The main thing I'm scared of is Azar. So my Heatwave's gash. So, like, it's even possible that I'd actually not even want to play Heatwave this round. What do I teach? I'm a primary school teacher.
I always knew it.
Alright, I'm gonna just go to Necro here.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Oh! We hit the Nova. Snowdrop! So one of the cards is a special. We also know that. It's good info. Because at least one of the cards, because they can still click Tome. Okay, they're going for the 2-0.
Best not play with fire, liable to get burnt.
So I am fairly sure they're going to have a Salamander, right? Like, they could just lead it now as well.
Death can come where blood
Okay,
does
I mean, that's a good heat wave, right? Interesting, I could also joust it. What I might do is go leader first, and then I could hit it with a Mage Assassin, right?
Not all battles need end in bloodshed. No stench more foul than flesh well charred. Here's our chance.
I remember boring titles. I know, man. I feel like boring titles are kind of the way at the minute. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Honestly, my YouTube's been performing really flipping badly this week. I haven't really been uploading that much either, though.
How about this one?
Do you want to heat with Skull? Maybe.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
If it is the only spender, of course.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Why? Oh, they can't spend. I was like, why would they not spend there?
Long live the Emperor!
Wow. Because everything else is a nice milk card to have.
We follow Letho's lead.
Put me on to Dave a year or so ago and it still slaps. Let's go, Cold Soldier. Mate, he's popping off still. My guy, my guy. I love it. What? What? No, bro. There's no way you just did that. There's no flipping way you just did that, man. I'm triggered by my opponent. Tome into raw. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, guys.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Shit. I'm not allowed to swear anymore. Stop. Stop swearing, bro. You fool. Whatever.
Give no quarter!
This is a bad play. I got offered a teaching job this morning, Stella. So I might be a teacher again. I don't know. I'm kind of undecided. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I got offered a flipping... Why lock it? I mean, I can just tool punish this one, right? And they kind of need to keep the other one. Otherwise, if we mill a single flooder, then they can't use the tome thingamajigger. So yeah, I got offered a teaching job, mate. Out of the blue. So I'm kind of just need to make sure I'm not being too obnoxious. I guess. So I might start teaching again for a bit. It's only a temporary thing. But yeah, it's like my old school basically.
We follow Letho.
Mentioned they've got a temporary position if I'd be interested in doing it. So yeah, I imagine it doesn't happen though because they want me to start next week and I'm in Poland. So I've gone back to them and said I'll probably do it. Well, I pretty much just said I'll do it if I could start a week later. What? They didn't click the tome? What?
You shall hear out what I have to say.
Have any of your students never? I mean, maybe now I'm not a teacher. I reckon some of them might have. Like, since I've left, I wouldn't be surprised. Because, like, some of the kids I taught, like, I knew, like, their parent or so. Something like that, right? But never when I was actually teaching. I was quite careful. That's why I actually would have, if I was, I would actually just be called Curly. Like my streaming name would be called Curly, but that's my surname. So I decided to ditch and go for Specimen, which was actually like an older like name I used to have when I was like younger. It's like a gamer name. I actually have a YouTube channel called Complete Specimen. Some of the videos are still up. It's FIFA. But yeah, like I was called at the time I was going by Curly in like video games, but I decided to change it to Specimen for Twitch because I didn't want to get found out so easily. That's why I was called Curly FPS was the name I was streaming Gwent on initially, right, on my PS4.
You will not regret this.
Also, by the way, guys, we heatwave the Fleder because then it's not in the graveyard for Necromancer's Tome. That's why we didn't Vilgefortz it, but we heatwaved it. How long is the job? It's like 8 weeks or so, maybe like 7-8 weeks, but I wouldn't be able to do the first week because I'm on holiday, so yeah.
An interesting choice.
I don't really care about the carryover, I don't think. Maybe I should care about the carryover, maybe I should hit the Nova. It's a bit greedy, wasn't it? But I'm pretty sure I'm slamming leader here, too. Like, we know one of their cards is Tome, which is a 0-point card. Like, I just don't really see us passing. I'm gonna slam leader.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
So the question is, do we go for points or go for the mill?
I prepare to drink. Truly electrifying.
Or should I go for the points? Yeah, we still have ring. 22? I mean 24, because I'm going to play it as late as possible. I think. I guess I play it now, because there's a chance this wouldn't get me there. Next card is Vile, right? Ah, we're fine. Yeah, so they literally have flipping nothing left, mate. This was the line that they can use to win, that if my card is 0 points or whatever. We knew what it was. Let's go. Sunset Wanderers again, crucial here. They didn't play like... That's not a great start, is it? Yeah, let's just... No truffles too. I had no other plays, right? Like, my hand's trash. I have no Kingslayers, no Vigo, no Kanta. Not that Kanta would be very good.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Mate, I'm actually going to have to post a video of how... Okay, I guess this guy's got Compass. I guess a Compass deck. It's like a Lippy Necker deck, maybe? Or maybe it's just a Lippy deck. It's just a Lippy deck. So can we mill the Lippy is the question.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your heads.
I can't believe I don't have a Kingslayer. You might be thinking like, Spess, why the hell are you playing Snowdrop? Well, I've come to the conclusion it's a Lippy deck, and it's all about can I mill Lippy or can I not mill Lippy. That's what it comes down to.
Not get in the way of me axe.
Do not make me beg.
So I'm going to be slamming leader. Like, I'd probably go down like -4 cards just to mill every single last card from their deck, mate. Just in the hopes that they don't have Lippy in hand. Obviously, like with them going Scalds, it's like improving the odds that they could draw Lippy. They haven't got... I don't think they've got Lippy with the way they're playing. I'm like, sure, maybe I'm missing... Like, I could have gone Kanta and then had a chance to hit it, but... So enjoy watching this so much more than playing. Yeah, I think watching Mill's like pretty entertaining. Lippy! That's a carryover play still. A Nero.
Need a good
Give them no
slapping.
rest, no reprieve.
Can't believe I don't have a flipping Kingslayer yet.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the water, my lord. Veloa! Evelian!
You mistake stars reflected in a
Ye
pond.
who wander on the
night
gale,
sky.
ye we summon, ye we call.
Spoiler alert, guys. They drew the Lippy. I can't even mill them off. I just don't have the hand for it. Maybe like putting Vilg on top was a misplay. I should have put like Necro on top, for example, right? But yeah, they have Lippy in hand. Or I just can't mill it. Like I just don't have access to it, right? I just can't mill anymore. My hand's so trash. Unless they, I guess Sunset Wanderers can draw me a card. And also Ring, if they pass, draws me a card. And we'll just literally try and mill down to 0. But yeah, what I should have done is I should have, with the Vilg, I shouldn't have put Vilg on top, I should have put Necro on top, because then Decoy could have hit Kingslayer, right? Or I should have put, like, Heatwave on top, for example. I guess I could Heatwave the Megascope too, it's kind of carry over a little bit, maybe-ish.
Give them no rest, no reprieve.
So looks like the Lippy deck I played, right? On its sensor. Yeah, and this is my deck. So it's Compass and Lippy, right? It's both. Obviously, you can't go Lippy off Compass if you have Lippy in your starting deck. So actually looking for the Lippy. Nice. Now, maybe this is bad, but my logic is like, if I flip in... Then we're just losing. Basically, the logic is that I don't use Ring. Because, why not Mage Session? True, let's just misplay, my bad. I wasted the point, thanks. Okay, so they put Lippy on top randomly.
We follow Letho's lead.
Oh, this is so sad, man. Basically, what we need them to do is pass. Ring draws us a mill card. Like, if Lippy's actually one of the bottom 3 cards and we just don't have enough mills for it, it's so depressing, man. We just lose this game. It's GG. Just can't win from here. Hand is probably Compass plus Lippy. Or just pass 0, I would imagine. I don't think this play is correct at all. I guess Morkvarg. I guess it's correct. They just get Morkvarg, right? No, they have to... Yeah. That's what I was thinking at first. This is such a trash play. They just threw. They have to go full leader here. This is an awful play. We actually just won the game. Oh wait, they have 14 cards in the grave? That's actually a lot of cards. They've had such a stinker. It's like the one where you lose the game. It's like have Lippy as your last card in hand, right? And be forced to play it or like something. God. I mean, maybe we lose still, right? Because they actually had cards in their graveyard. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill cards. I don't know. But they don't have a leader. We have card advantage. This is round 3 now, right? So obviously I don't want Mage Assassin. I don't want Traherne either. God, come on. Matter! Okay, we drew about as badly as possible. It's not quite true. Matter and Golem, right? The money cards. I mean, maybe Golem not so much. Courier could be a 9 on one of them. Do they even have any other shield maidens in the graveyard?
You're good.
I'm not even sure they did, right? It's not very good. Everything looks bad. It looks about as good as you could possibly ever hope for. Playing against someone that had Lippy in hand.
Time to get our hands dirty.
I mean, if we drew better, it would have helped.
I suppose. And the end.
Yes?
We don't want to hit the Queen's Guard, right? Maybe I should have just gone front row to like make sure they don't get a skirm or something with Coral, right? Or like they hit a bad card if they're skirming out. I guess I should have gone front row Courier. V goes for Mage Assassin, right?
The senses can be fooled easily. Snap and done. A clean kill.
Let's go!
There's nothing worse than a
Yeah, we shouldn't be winning that game, but we'll take them.